Well, that view takes some beating. Morning folks, and welcome to the David Wilson Out and About YouTube channel. I'm out on another walk. I'm currently at St Andrew's Woods and I'm doing a 4-mile loop. This is an area I don't know so much, but this is a video that's following on from a video I made a year ago where I did a loop from Shoreham, which should be quite interesting. So I'll literally be doing like a figure of 8. I did that circuit and then this will be the circuit above it. There's quite a lot of woodland walking, but there's some absolutely stunning views over the Kent Downs en route, and we will be visiting the Shoreham Cross again, which again I visited on that video, which will link up the top there if you fancy popping back and watching that. It's a freezing cold morning. I left about 20 minutes ago and my windscreen was border iced up, so it's about 8 AM now. You'll probably hear quite a bit of traffic noise in the background. I apologise for that. The first part of the journey we have to go across a motorway bridge on the M25 to the other side of the woods, but I've been advised or told by a colleague at work that once I get across the bridge and get a little bit further down the path, we lose all the noise and we'll just get the usual country sounds, which is obviously what I want. Anyway, without further ado, let's crack on. Well, as you can see, there's the car park in front of me there. There's quite a few people turning up to walk their dogs, so what I tend to do is walk off track, get my intro done, then come back onto the track. Some lovely bird song, but it's drowned out by the noise of the cars at the moment. A little bit muddy underfoot, to be expected. Still getting a lot of rain at the moment. Right, well now we're on the track and it will get noisier and noisier for the next minute or so. Then hopefully we'll leave all that behind. As you can see in front of us, that is the bridge over the infamous, the notorious M25 motorway, London Orbital Road. To be honest, it could be noisier, but especially at this time of day, we're absolutely in peak rush hour time. Oh, I don't know, it's noisy enough. For anyone thinking of or wanting to follow this walk, once you're across the motorway bridge, you chuck a sharp left and then just follow this path round. What I've done, I've mapped it out on the OS Maps app, and I've uploaded it as a file to my Garmin eTrex 22X, so I'm out with that today, because what I found is with the phone it keeps losing GPS signal, whereas the Garmin's much more reliable. I'm a little bit fed up with my phone going crazy on me. Starts to stress me out, so now I'm working back off my trusty Garmin. At this point, rather than continuing to the left, it sort of looks like that's the way to go. You take a right turn and start walking downhill. A nice scattering of bluebells en route. Hopefully we'll see a lot more of them. I've got a thing about them at the moment. I suppose it's just the time of year. Absolutely love them. There's a lovely carpet of bluebells between the trees there. And I like the fact that although they're tree felling, they're building up hedgerows for the wildlife. Well, my colleague at work was right. We've not long got over the bridge, and as we're dropping down, the noise from the M25 is getting less and less, and the bird song's taking over. Continuing on downhill, I've just checked my Garmin, and a bit further down I fork right again. I must admit I'm very pleased that I brought this out with me, not tried to rely on the phone. It's just laziness. I used to use it quite a lot, but for some reason the last year it was just sitting in the box, packed away in the wardrobe. But batteries are charged. Had to have a little refresher on how to use it. But yeah, all good. Working out fine. This is very pretty, very open. Very pretty indeed. Well, I've just come off the path to take in some of these views. Absolutely stunning. I'll have to double back in a minute. That's the trouble with me. I can't stick to a path. That's how I end up getting lost. But yeah, I'll just pan you around here and have a look at this. It's absolutely beautiful. Some dirty black clouds up there. There is rain forecast for later. I'm hoping it'll hold off for a few hours. Give me a chance to get at least most of this route done. All right, let's crack on. the going up's a lot easier than the going down for me, as I explained on my last video with my osteoarthritis. Oh, said that wrong, osteoarthritis. Downhill puts a lot of pressure on the knee joints, whereas uphill I've managed to build my muscles up around my knee joints enough to cope. Oh well, I'm glad I checked the Garmin. I was going the wrong way. When I came through the gate up there and did my panning shot, that is actually the way I should go. I'm cutting straight down across the field and straight up the other side. I can see a fence boulder up there, so I'm assuming that's where I turn right. Just shows that you need to check your maps quite regularly, as you can end up going all over the place. This is absolutely lovely. Wide open, but absolutely stunning. I'm halfway across the field and I'm just going to show you the views to my left and to my right and straight up the hill. And that's the route I came through the gate and straight down into the dip. Very peaceful now, and I'm certainly loving the views. Okay, I'll just check my Garmin again. Yes, straight on up the hill, turn right at the top. Oh well, let's get on. Onward and upward. Oh, I've just got to get through this gate. Then I've got quite a few steps to the top. Turn right, and I'm on my way. Oh, a little bit puffed out from that. What an absolutely stunning view. Have a look at that. Oh, it's quite a way up now. I'm going to take my time, at least they're small steps. Oh man alive, this is steep. But I'm getting there. Let's hope it's worth it when I get to the top. I'm not sure on video whether this is coming out and showing how steep this is, but I'm bouldering, getting my nose on the ground here. And I'm hoping, just round this curve, I'm at the top. What do you make of that? Well, I'm on the right track. It's worth keep checking it because it's very easy to get lost in woodlands like this and get carried away like I do, just looking around and following paths. Very peaceful now. Well and truly left that traffic behind. Right, onward. I honestly cannot fault this walk so far. And it's just so peaceful now. And yes, I've met a couple of dog walkers, but everybody's friendly. Just look at this. I literally forgot how much I love walking in the woodlands. And I got to the point where I was thinking, well, one woods looks very much like the other, so as much as I enjoy walking through the woods, it doesn't make good videos for my YouTube channel. But I'll tell you something, it does. And to be honest, I'm not worried about that. I'm enjoying my walk. Well, I've been off camera for about 15-20 minutes. I just wanted to get a bit of path under my belt, and it's been wall to wall bluebells right and left, and it's actually been quite nice for me just to switch the camera off, recharge the batteries a bit, and just look around and be at one with my own thoughts. Let's just take you around a little bit. Not bad, eh? Not the easiest thing for me to get over with my knees, but I did it. Now that is one stunning view over the Kent Downs. I never tire of it. Wowee, that is one hell of a sight. Yes, I know I said I was doubling straight back, but I came to a junction and just thought, oh, I wonder what's down there on the right. I'm always doing that, so I've just come down this hill a bit and been confronted with that amazing sight. I'm going to go down a bit. I'm not sure how my knees will hold out on this hill. This is extremely steep. I do know that if you carry on down to the bottom here, there's a lane, and where that lane is, if you turn left, you cut across to Shoreham Cross. But I've got a feeling that will probably be on the next walk. Well, that view takes some beating. Whew, how convenient's that? Having a bench about a third of the way down the hill. This is absolutely crucifying my knees coming down on these steps, so I'm going to have to go back up. This is something I need to do with sticks, and I haven't brought them. Again, that can be done on the next walk around here. Now I've got the lay of the land. I don't even think I need my Garmin now, but I'm going to get back up, take a walk through the woods with the bluebells, and I'll bring you back. That's it, bags back on. Let's get back up that hill. Oh man, my knees took a pounding doing that, but all good. Right, note to self, sticks, both. If I just have to use one, I use one. If I used both, but I would have needed them if I carried on any further down. It's the going down, not the coming back up. Coming up, breathless a bit. Going down kills my knees, simple as that. Back in the bluebell woods now. All you can hear is the rustling every so often, squirrels jumping about. Sea of bluebells and the sound of birdsong. Very, very dimly in the distance I can still hear the motorway, but to be honest, you sort of get used to it and it disappears. You tend to concentrate on the nature sounds. Right, better get on. As the saying goes, what comes up must go down. So I marched up this hill earlier, very steep hill. Now I've got to go down it, which is going to be painful. No steps, so I just got to take it literally like little pigeon steps, and I've got to watch my footing, because if I hit, because it's rocky and uneven, if I hit a stone and twist, I could be in trouble because I cannot twist my knees. It's a shame, it's a beautiful view, but I've got to stare at the floor. You can stare ahead, you can help me. Right, I'll bring you back when I'm at the bottom. Oh, killer, but I'll get over it. I've got some cocodonil on me, so I may actually have to take them today. I made a rule a few months ago never to go on walks, hikes or rambles the day before I go on shift. I do 12-hour shifts and I do blocks of 2. Last walk I walked the day before, and today I've done the same. I'm back on shift tomorrow. I've got to start getting back to my rule. The trouble is, I'm eager, but plus the weather at this time of year, you're looking for the spot when you can go. I know it's pouring down a rain tomorrow, well, I'm at work, and for the next few days it's pouring down a rain, so when will I get the opportunity to go out? But I must stick to my rule, because with the pain I'm in now, and then tomorrow I will ache, and then the day after I get 2-day delay, I'll be absolutely poleaxed. It's worth it, but I've got to start sticking to that rule. Do not go walking the day before you start your shifts. Right, let's crack on. I'm cutting across the field now, well and truly on my way back. Been a nice walk, not the one I had planned, but I think we're coming up to around about 12:30. Believe it or not, we're filming. I've been out for an hour and a half. Sorry, hour and a half. 4.5 hours. Absolutely surprising. And just one little rest stop at that bench for a cup of tea. Well, I'm in need of a sit down after that. I can really feel that. Still, it'll ease up, I'm sure. I'm certainly in need of a drop of water. First mouthful all morning. Not too far to go now. I've just got to go up there over the brow of that hill. I think I fork right, veer left, and then it's right again over the motorway bridge, and then I'm back at the car. For those of you that are interested, this is a geeky thing camera wise. I'm using the Insta360 Ace Pro, still getting used to it. My second proper outing, my third outing in total. One of the things that I was having an issue with was the horizon. I don't really want to use horizon lock because it crops in a lot, and I'm doing outdoorsy type videoing, so I want to get the maximum scenery in. So, and I was used to a 3-axle gimbal, where if I turned the camera either way, the actual gimbal would actually level the horizon. I still have the DJI Pocket 2. So what I've done for this, and it is a bit of a pain because I've got to keep looking at it, I've put a little bubble on the top, a little level, actually in the cold shoe slot on the cage surrounding the camera. And I'll be interested to see what happens there. It's the first time I've used it, but I have been trying to get it level, especially with my walkthrough stuff. So if things look unlevel on my walkthrough, the camera's level. It's the surroundings that aren't. I mean, I'm walking across hills and fields that are all sorts of funny angles. But just a point of interest for those of you that are following me or have been following my Insta360 reviews, and I'm just doing bits and bobs in the videos as I get used to this camera. Right, I'm gonna have a quick cup of tea and then I'm gonna crack on back to the car. No ground coffee today. I run out. I forgot to order it. Ashamed of myself. Nice cup of Rosy Lee instead. Simple things in life, eh? Right, tea finished. Time to crack on. Let's get the bag on. God knows what I've got in this bag. You'd think I've been away for a couple of days. It's actually mainly recording equipment. That's the problem. It's never straightforward. That's it. Got a feeling we're going to get a bit of rain later. It's getting quite dark now, so maybe my timing to get back to the car is good. Right, let's get going. Some quite steep gradients around here. They're quite deceiving. Well, we're definitely getting closer to the bridge over the M25 now. I think you can hear the traffic building up. It's quite surreal really, because you're standing in all this beautiful surroundings, just bluebells everywhere I look, and yet the modern stuff's over there. But you know, one fits in with the other, I suppose. Right, let's crack on. Well, we're just approaching the bridge. I'm sure you can hear the level of noise going right through the roof. So what I'll do, I think I'll end this video here. Not quite the walk I intended. I've actually worked out that I'm actually short on the route that I planned by about 1.5 miles, and yet I've done over 4 miles because I've gone off piste, gone off path as I usually do. Really enjoyed it though, and interestingly, I mean, I now know the full route that I intended, so I do intend coming out and doing it again. As I said earlier in the video, sorry to repeat myself, I do need my sticks. I've got to be a bit better prepared. I've come out with basically dead batteries, not flat, I charged them, but useless batteries. So I need to renew my batteries so I get my Garmin going properly. I must bring both my sticks. Just a few silly things. They're adaptations. It's because of my osteoarthritis really. So, but all in all, yeah, really good time had. Now on the way back, obviously I doubled back to a certain degree on the original path out, but I did try and mix it up a bit by taking a couple of extra or different forks. I don't know if you really noticed it. A lot of the time, Woodlands looks like Woodlands. So, but yeah, I did come back a slightly different route. Right, well, I'm going to get back to the car. I'm not going to film on the bridge with all that noise. You had all that on the way out. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I said, I will be coming over here again, but I really do want to do that other 1.5 miles because there's some absolutely beautiful views on that stretch. So yeah, that's it for now. Now, if you like this video, please give it the thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Just as a footnote, yesterday I spent a lot of the day cleaning up my kayaks and getting my kit sorted out in some sort of order, so I will be going out kayaking for the first time this year in a couple of weeks. So if you're interested in the kayaking videos, that'll be coming up as well as the walking videos, and there's plenty more to come in the near future. So for now, see you on the next video. Bye bye.